my goodness, Mario! Sounds like you got an email. Let's see what Princess Peach says this time. My dear Mario, I have finally learned what the legendary treasure is. It is the spirit of a demon. The X-Nauts plan to use its power to take over the world. They're collecting the crystal stars so they can open the thousand-year door and unseal the demon spirit. Those same crystal stars can also be used to reseal it. You must not let them get the crystal stars. Please, Mario, you must put a stop to their horrible plans. Princess Peach. An ancient demon spirit? Yeah, Tech told her that last time. Kind of messed up a little bit. Anyways, hey everybody, it's the Electrocutioner. Welcome back to Paper Mario the Thousand-Year Door. In the last episode, we completed Twilight Town. You know, Mario got Mario's name and body back. We also got Vivian as a partner. She was one of the Shadow Sisters, and she's with us now. So that's cool. We also got the 4th crystal star. Got Art Attack here. Damages all enemies you encircle with the star. Pretty cool. Gotcha. In this episode, we are going to be putting the 4th crystal star in front of the thousand-year door. We're going to be seeing where the next one is. Actually, come down here. Super hammer this block. Back here. Get this gradual syrup. Can't hold any more items. Great. What does it do? What does it do? Eh. Don't need that. Don't need or want that. Slow mushroom. Eh. Come on, stupid freaking thing. Super hammer these bitches. Bye. No. No. Stupid thing. Whoa, don't do that. Stupid. No, don't pull us into the shadows. You know what, screw it. How about the slow mushroom? What? Can I do the right thing, please? My goodness. Get rid of the slow mushroom. Toss it out. Switch to flurry. Blow on this paper. I don't know what that leads to. Okay, that's area for later. Disoriented, guys. Sorry about that. Oh, here we go. This is the... Not, it's about to say Thousand Year Door. This is the Pit of 100 Trials. Which we're not going to be doing. That's where it is, though. And here's the Thousand Year Door. Let's get Vivian out here, I guess. Even though they're all going to come out here in a second. Okay, let's see where that next location is. Alright, looks like the next crystal star is on the island. We better hurry, don't you think? We should go up to the professor's office. We have to let him know about the princess's email. Well, what? That was written in Princess Peach's email? Oh, man. The legendary treasure is actually the spirit of an ancient demon? And those fiends want to use the crystal stars to open the Thousand Year Door and resurrect it? How bone-chilling. Sadly, it does seem to be consistent with what I've uncovered. What have you found out, Professor? This is rather long, so you better listen up. Listen well. Are all you ready? And you there in front of the screen, you listen up too. Maybe I'm missing something. Are you talking to no one? Oh, never you mind. Don't worry about such trivial details. Just listen. The great cataclysm that destroyed the city, which once stood here, may well refer to this demon. It's said that the 7 crystal stars were actually created by that monster. And that this thing used the power of the crystal stars to try to control the world. According to legend, the demon was defeated in the end by 4 heroes. But only the beast's physical form was destroyed. Its spirit could not be eradicated. So the heroes used the crystal stars which they had stolen from the demon. They sealed its wicked spirit within the Palace of Shadows, locked behind the Thousand Year Door. From this I gather the crystal stars cannot distinguish good from evil. So if they're all united, they could either seal away or resurrect the demon. Seems that who wields the crystal stars determines if they're used for good or evil. Evil or good. I guess we ought to consider not collecting the crystal stars then. Does anyone think it might just be better to destroy them once and for all? That was my first thought too, but further research suggests we can't do that. There's a slight possibility that the Thousand Year Door is weakening. Seems the crystal stars hold the power to seal the beast for 1,000 years. So once 1,000 years pass, the power to keep the door sealed shut will fail. And unfortunately this year may be the 1,000th year. In other words, we must be ready for the demon's return, even if the X-Knots fail. Well then I guess we better find the rest of the crystal stars if we want to seal that demon, huh? Where do we start? According to the map, it appears to be somewhere on Keelhaul Key. Keelhaul Key? I'm not too familiar with the place, but I've heard countless unsavory rumors. You know, the usual stuff. Vengeful spirits full of hatred, evil curses, things like that. I'm sure the sea salts down by the harbor know more. You should head there first. So the 1,000-year door, behind it is a demon spirit. Okay, you gotta forgive me, guys. I have COVID right now, so you know, real coffee and stuff. And you can probably tell by my voice I'm sick. I wanted to get at least one video out to you guys this week, and it probably will be one video. I apologize for that. You're gonna have to, you know, you have to forgive me, but don't really have the energy to record. But yeah, I wanted to get at least one video out to you guys. But yeah, there's an ancient demon spirit sealed in the Palace of Shadows behind the 1,000-year door. And, you know, the door is sealed for 1,000 years, and once that 1,000 years have passed, it's sealed to keep the door shut will fail, and this year is the 1,000th year. So we gotta find all the crystal stars to reseal the demon, and the crystal stars can't distinguish good from evil. Whoever uses them distinguishes what they're used for. So yeah, we gotta find all the crystal stars and wait for the demon's arrival, even if the X-Nauts fell. But let's go and talk to people down by the harbor. No matter how much I work, life never gets any easier for me. Know what I mean? There's gotta be a way to just go poof and get rich, you know? Poof! Oi, you, with the mustache. What's with the stink eye, eh? You got something to say? Right, then ask anything. I'm like an encyclopedia. I am. I can answer anything. Ooh, Keelhaul key. Listen, mate. Don't ask me about that place. I got no need for a curse from the Pirate King. This ship was not there before. See that ship dock there? She belongs to Fabio, the merchantly trader. He don't sell too often, though. Mostly he just hangs at Poshley's joint, the inn by the square. Keelhaul Key? That's that cursed island. Don't get mixed up with that place for your own sake. Well, Keelhaul Key? Oh, the place is absolutely awful, I've heard. Not long ago, ship after ship went there hunting treasure, but none ever returned. I bet they met the bad end of the Pirate King's curse. Those guys were dumb. Keelhaul Key? You mean the island where the treasure hoard of Cortez, the Pirate King, is hidden? So you want treasure, eh? Fine, but keep an eye out for the pirate curse. Okay, so I have to go look at Poshley's place for Fabio. So it's the inn, so it's over here. Welcome to You and Yours. Have a seat. This is Poshley's place. A humble little cola shop where folks mix stories and drinks. By the way, there's an inn upstairs when you're ready. Okay. Anyway, you want to talk to this guy. Then what do you want, huh? Who, me? You asked about? Hi, I'm called Fabio. I am, how you say, a trader. The richest man in Rogueport. Monetary wealth gives me freedom. Yes, freedom gives me wealth of spirit. And yet, why is it that a man whose life is enchained must always long for yet more? What is missing from my life? It tears up my very insides. I must know. What do I lack? Romance, definitely. I suppose one does need romance in life. What other sweet, delectable fruit could make such wonderful pasta sauces? I know, foolish Fabio. As you silly man. Not Roma's, you silly man. What I needed is romance. Wait, hold the horses. That is it! Now that I'm thinking of it, I once heard of the treasure of Cortez, the Pirate King. Yes, this is the answer. Oh, such happiness for me. A hunt for pirate treasure. Why, that just shrieks of romance and thrills, and emotion and even money. Do you not know the tale of the Pirate King's treasure hidden on Keelhaul Key? Oh well, tales say that the Pirate King Cortez hid the hoard of pirate booty there. For years, treasure hunters and ruffians have gone there in search of the loot. But not a single one of them has ever returned. Oh, the horror makes my back tingle. People here whisper that the ghost of Cortez attacks all who seek his treasure. Eek! It is because of those very rumors that people no longer go to Keelhaul Key. But that will not stop Flavio the treasure. That treasure is there, yes, and I am going to prove it. For I am Flavio, trader extraordinaire, millionaire, sailor of the seven seas. What is that you are saying? Talk of a legendary treasure here beneath Roadport? Why talk such craziness? There isn't anything like that in this dull armpit of a town. You cannot be believing each stupid rumor about treasure some street urchin spews out. No. Now what madness comes bursting from your mouth? You have a treasure map? Oh, hand it over. Rather, show me. You are having a joke with me. This map leads straight to Keelhaul Key. You swine, you mean to steal my treasure out from under me? You awful, awful man. Well, now I am confused. You are looking for things known as the crystal stars? Now I am thinking a star-shaped stone was said to be in Cortez's hoard. Perhaps I could sell it for a staggering amount of cash. Yes, that would be... stop such thoughts, Flavio. What you need is romance, thrills, and emotion. I cannot ignore this business... what this business before me suggests. This must be fate at work. Flavio shall go with you to Keelhaul Key. Of course, the crystal star is yours, yes, but the rest of the treasure is mine. You must repeat that. Flavio's ears are plugged. You have no ship? Ha 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 ha. You unfortunate foolish man. Do you not know who I am? I'll have a ship ready in no time, and it will be massive and glorious. Splendid, splendid, splendid. Let us begin preparations immediately, shall we? I shall volunteer myself as our intrepid leader. Yes, and you will be captain. Danger and adventure trickle my nostrils. Come to the harbor right away. Yes, so it is you. Well, sadly, a slight problem seems to have popped up. Feast your eyes on this outrageously fantastic ship. She is a fine vessel, no? This is the SS Flavian, the queen of the countless ships in my personal fleet. The royal majesty of her hull, the pomp and circumstance, none could compare to her. Yes, behold the elegant curve of her prow. She cuts to the very soul, don't you agree? But she is not just a beauty, she is a savage beast on the water, tops among sailboats. But above all, I tell you, this proud ship can Yes. Did you speak? Yes, yes, of course. The problem that has sprung up. I'd completely forgotten about it. The SS Flavian, she bewitches me. Yes, well, here's the issue. We have no navigator. He ran off, the dog. The navigator, of course, is the highest ranked helmsman. They steer ships, you know. Now, here's the real problem. The waters around Keelhaul are deathly dangerous. We need an absurdly skilled helmsman for our navigator. It is how you say, a pickle. Oh, Flavio. Heard you talking there, sir. If you don't mind me saying, I might have a solution. Do not tease me, Papatch. You can solve our problem, then spit it out already. Well, sir, I've heard talk of a legendary sailor living in Rogueport. Yeah, I think he's called Admiral Bobbery. A salty old sea dog by all accounts. But he said to have the helmsman's touch, sir. He can make any ship bow to his will. Thing is, there ain't a soul who's seen him on the seas of late. Husha boom! Problem solved. Let us scout out this Bobbery fellow and get him on board. As customary, my captain will handle all negotiations. That would be you, Mario. That does sound fair to everyone, does it not? It is decided. You must find this Bobbery and bring him here. Our fortune sells with you. Yo, yes, I'm going to be filthy rich. I can't wait to leave port. Pleased to meet your acquaintance. Totally not suspicious at all. Let's save. So we gotta go find Admiral Bobbery. When I've got a question about something, I tend to ask that Frankly guy. He's a port professor, so he knows a lot of junk. If you ever need help with anything, you should ask the guide. Definitely. Let's actually go talk to Darkly over here. Hey! Yeah, it's me, Darkly. I like dim places, yeah. So, how was Twilight Town? Don't you just love how dim and weird it is there? I haven't been back in ages. I should go back there soon for a visit. We can actually go talk to Professor Frankly now. See what he has to say. Bobbery? That old sea dog just lives to the right of my house if you're facing the front. They say he was a great and important sailor long ago. Actually lives right there. It was actually Kirby. Sorry. Go across. The same thing here. And we're gonna tube up. Go down the chimney. What do you blokes want? Admiral Bobbery. I haven't the faintest idea of what you're talking about. Now, if you please. Not to act super stash, we already found out that you're Admiral Bobbery. What poppycock? Tell me, what do you want with me if I were this chap? You say your ship needs a navigator. You want me to do the job, So sorry, but you'll have to look elsewhere. I shall set sail upon the sea nevermore. That's just not cool. You want me to beg or something? Is that it? You have to come along. Only you can get us safely to Keelhaul Key. Awfully sorry, dear fellows. But when I say no, what I mean is no. Now away with you. Or I can just go further in your house. Just shine Sprite. What's the next move, Chief? This salty dude is going nowhere fast. Can't figure this guy out. What's his beef with the ocean anyway? What we gotta do? Go find someone who knows what this dude's deal is. We can ask Frankly again. Where Bobbery won't go to sea? That's a setback. I don't know the man myself, so I don't know what to tell you, unfortunately. But I'd be willing to bet that Posh Ugly knows a thing or two. So let's go talk to Pogly over here. He's scooted over. See, Bobbery won't go to sea, huh? Well, can't say that surprises me. The real question is, are you folks really sure you want Bobbery back on the water? Oh, is it now? So I see you want to mount an expedition to Keelhaul Key. Rough seas out there. Most sailors would meet their ends. Not old Bobbery, though. The fact of the matter is, Admiral Bobbery's tale is sad. Horribly sad, actually. You'll probably end up crying, but I'll tell you if you really want me to. Please do. I can take it. Get ready, guys. In that case, get ready. Bobbery's tale of woe goes something like this. Bobbery was once married. He had a wife of endearing beauty named Scarlet. The two of them were madly in love, the sort of love reserved for fairy tales. Now, Bobbery was a renowned sailor, so he was away from home for long periods. Scarlet never complained, though, and always waited faithfully for her Bobbery's return. Bobbery, his eye never drifted. He loved only Scarlet, truly and deeply. So they lived and found happiness where they could. And all was good for a time. But not all good things can last. It was a particularly icy winter when it happened. Scarlet fell ill, a virus, a passing cold, no one knew. But it soon turned serious. Bobbery at sea on a long, lonely voyage knew nothing of his bride's suffering. By the time he returned, Scarlet had succumbed. She was gone. Bobbery, of course, blamed himself. My loving wife perished because of me. If I were not at sea, I could have nurtured her to health. I could have saved her. He was overcome with such thoughts. They tormented him always, haunting his sleep. He has never gone out to sea since. Gee, what a doubter. I guess that's a pretty good reason for hating the ocean. Y'all know this town now, so tell me, do you still want him to return to the sea? No, he suffered enough. In that case, let the miserable old soul be. Make your way without him. So yeah, pretty sad story there. Unfortunately, we can't continue the game without him. I could just end the Let's Play here, but, you know, we don't have a choice. Very well, I understand. If you're that determined, then I'll give you this. The letter Scarlet wrote to Bobbery just before she departed. On her deathbed, Scarlet wrote Bobbery a final letter. You hold it in your hands. I don't know what's written inside, but I can tell you what she told me as she lay dying. If I should succumb to this plague, and if my love should blame himself for my death, then give this letter to him, so he may hear my voice. It was her last request. But when I saw Bobbery in misery, trying to forget the pain as he mourned his wife, I just couldn't bring myself to present this letter to him. I've regretted it ever since. Please, take this letter and do the deed I was too cowardly to do. Take it to Bobbery. Podley, thanks a ton. Podley, thanks a ton. We'll deliver the thing. You feel better, okay? Let's roll, Gonzalez. Okay. So, very sad to tell. It was a wintry night. Scarlet fell ill. Virus, cold, whatever it was, and she succumbed to the cold, and she passed away while he was at sea. She wrote this letter, said give it to Bobbery, in case he blames, if he blames himself for her death. This is her final wish, and we must, this is her final wish, and we will fulfill it. What? Oh, you Bladderton's beard. Oh, my Bladderton's beard. Not you again. No matter how many times you treat my stance is firm. Now away with you. Pardon? A letter, you say? For me? What? Scarlet? This is Scarlet's handwriting. Scarlet, my love. My love, if you're reading this letter, then I am no longer by your side. Because fate has stepped between us, I have decided to write you this letter. If you're reading this, I must have passed away while you were out at sea. I can only assume that you will blame yourself for it, my sweet Bobbery. Although my life was short, you gave me more than a lifetime's worth of joy. Though you will mourn, I beg that you remember that time, like love is a tide. You are one with the sea, as you are one with me. Do not lose both your life's loves. Time like love is a tide. You are one with the sea, as you were one with me. 1,000 pardons. But may I have a moment alone, if you please? Yes, love, I was happy. My sweet, sweet Scarlet. I love you still. Melvin, you are looking for a navigator, I believe. Bound for a Keelhaul key? If you think an old sea bomb like me is what you need, then let's shove off. Admiral Bobbery, yes. The ship's in the harbor, I must inspect her before we leave. I shall meet you there. Not even into chapter 5 yet, but still, it's sad already. It's like the best emotion in this game, honestly. Hey. Hi, Mario, how are you? I'm, good. No, very good. No, great. Lots of stuff has changed here. Oh, but not the elder being mad at my brother. That's still the same. I do wish you'd come play sometime. Are you really busy? Are we going someplace far away, like a place nobody's ever been? Well, that'd be fun. I'm jealous. Well, if you ever have time to come back here, come play with me, okay? You have to promise. Alright. So, poetic. So we gave Scarlet's last letter Bobbery to Bobbery. That was her final wish. Yeah. May Scarlet rest in peace. I mean, it's really sad. Actually, before we go on that ship, let's actually go rest up at the inn. Why not? You were one with the sea, as you were one with me. Do not lose both of your life's loves. 5 coins. Let's go and rest up here. Welcome, welcome. Feel free to look around. The super appeal. Rush P. You may make an enemy temporarily sleepy. Make action commands hard but earn more star power. Make action commands easy but earn less star power. Mario's attack power... Okay, drops Mario's attack power by 1, but regains 1 FP when attacking. Boost defense by 1 when with a successfully guard action command on Mario. Oh, that might be good. Okay, shrink enemy. Close call. Enemy's defense. I'm gonna begin this. Use piercing blow. Okay. Deals damage that ignores the enemy's defense. We'll get this, I guess. We'll activate that. We'll go... Let me check... Shine sprites, I'm 6. We can go level up Vivian, I suppose. Okay, we'll level up Vivian. Okay, 3 shine sprites. Sure, we'll do Goombella as well. Why not? Might as well. We have the shine sprites for it, so why not? Wait, what did she say? This road port's east side. It's considered dangerous here, even for Rogueport. Oh, okay. Whoa. Hey, I did this one. Oh, no. There's a star piece there. Perfect. And what was I doing? Goombella now has 20 HP. She has multi-bonk. She needs bonking foes until you miss the action command. That's her first only move so far that requires FP. Vivian now has Fiery Jinx. Attack all foes with flames that set them on fire. She now has 20 HP as well. Okay. Cool. Okay, let's actually enter this pipe. We'll get a pipe for Twilight Town. Something I was curious about. That's Merlin. He's this old man who really says really bizarre things sometimes. He helps power up your allies here for 3 shine sprites. He raises a partner 1 rank. That's Professor Franklin, head of the archaeology department of Yugoon. He's researching the legendary treasure. I totally respect him. You know the famous Professor Lotto? He was a student of Professor Franklin's. I don't know who you're talking about. Let's go identify Darkly and all them back here. Curious. I'm kind of done for the day, so just gonna mess around a little bit. That's Darkly. He loves the dark. He just stays here in the shadows all day long. That's kind of creepy to me, but hey, whatever powers you up. Know what I mean? What do you have to say? Or what do you have to say about him? That's Larson, the bandit. The world's out of his scam. So he's laying low here. Of course, he wouldn't have to lay low anywhere if he just kept his nose clean. You think maybe he just gets a thrill from breaking the law or what? It's weird we have Koopa. It's weird, like, we have a Koopa as a partner, and we have a Goomba as a partner as well. And there's Goombas and Koopas that are like, not hostile, you know, because usually they are. It's just these Koopas and Goombas don't work for Bowser. Most of them do, but these don't. That's the thing. It's like these Koopas and Goombas don't work for Bowser. That's the only difference. The ones that are hostile do. There's bombs here and stuff. These don't work for Bowser either. Alright, well. Anyways, I think that's going to be it for now, guys. Like I said, that's probably going to be the only video for this week. I apologize for that, but, you know, I don't really have the energy. But I wanted to get at least one video out to you guys this week. There will be more next week, trust me, but let's just fall in the water. But yeah, I wanted to get at least one video to you this week. But yeah, but this is gonna be it. There will be more videos next week. It's just, you know, you have to bear with me. But yeah, next time on Paper Mario: The 1000-Year Door, we're going to be traveling to Keelhaul Key. I will see you guys then.